too.
Hello out there in YouTube land, Rival here. Thanks for stopping by. As you can see, I got a pair of knives on the turntable for you guys this week, so we'll dive right in. This was quite the amazing project that came my way. You know, over the past couple of videos, I had mentioned I was catching up on a backlog of projects to get to this particular project, and this one is actually a result of my preparation work for this one. So I was sent a nice slab of white Timascus, which is basically Damascus made out of titanium. So multiple layers of titanium forged together, twisted, turned, and made into what you see in front of you here. You get these crazy patterns. So I was sent this, which is a Korth Knives Custom. It's actually a prototype. I wanted to kind of prepare for it and make sure that everything I wanted to do was going to be something I was able to pull off. So I actually, when I cut these scales from it, had these little slivers of scrap that were going to fit perfectly on this here Kwaiken. So we'll start with that. This is actually my Kwaiken. It is one I showed a couple videos back. It is the Damasteel version. And then I've got this white Timascus overlaid. So on the two different sides here, I went for two slightly different colorations. Trying to get some good light, but this is so thin. It's very reflective. In natural light, it really looks the best. In artificial light, it's sometimes hard to get a good glimpse, and I don't exactly have the best light box. But you can see on this side there are some deep bronzes in there, but really the highlights are kind of whitish blue. On the flip side, I did a lot of the same. There's a little bit more of the amber and the bronze in the middle, and then towards the end, we really tried to bring out the white in that Timascus. But this ended up being what we were going for. And when you put it together, overall with that Damasteel blade, I mean, you've got damn near a custom Kwaiken here. I mean, just as nice as any full dress Kwaiken you could get your hands on. So I'm pretty happy to be having this in my pocket. I did a gear patterned back spacer. I left the collector edition number on the bottom. But yeah, that is a Damasteel, full scales on both sides. It does add a little bit of weight to it. This is very hefty material. But it really kicks off nicely with that Damasteel ladder pattern blade. Hello. I don't know why I can't talk straight tonight. But all in all, I am very pleased with this one. So with this, you know, you can do a little bit of flame and get a lot of ambers and a little bit of blues. The more flame you get, the more white the highlights are going to get, and you're going to get a darker color in between. It is prone to fingerprinting a little bit, but it's polished up to 800 grit, so it wipes off really well. A spritz of Windex does miracles to this stuff. But what I was really going for is colorations that were going to get me some deep blues. And I ended up getting some tips and tricks from some friends online. And what you see resulting is this. So in this, I got a lot more of the blues, and then the whites pulled out a lot better. I'm actually probably going to redo this and do the same thing that I did with this to really just make those colors pop, because I really like how this turned out. You can really see the blues against the whites. There is a little bit of a trick to getting the colors to pop just this way as opposed to this way. It helps that this is a wider scale. But again, you know, there were some things I learned along the way in making this one to get this coloration, so this will probably go soon and get something like this going on it. But here is the knife itself. Again, it is a Korth Knives Custom. I'll open it up in a second. I just got done cleaning it and assembling it and getting it all together. Now, I pretty much left it as it was, with the exception to the scale. So, of course, here's what came off of it, and it is, I don't know, not a fan. It is this wood scale, and it actually had only covered about, there was a chunk of the liner showing out, and the liner is orange peeled gold. But then you also saw the pivot, but it's drilled through, so it was just kind of around the pivot. So what I ended up doing is hiding the pivot, covering the entirety of the scale, and then I re-anodized everything gold just to get it all matching again. Also re-anodized the pocket clip gold, and it's also got that orange peel finish. So I think the gold really pops against that blue. I'm going to give you an idea what the knife looks like. There you go. This is definitely going to go on the Grail knives list. Korth knives definitely has made a name for themselves. Rick Lala and I believe his brother does some amazing carving work and scales and things like that. So this is a prototype of a knife. I don't believe that they're in production or anything like that. I don't believe they ever moved forward with this particular model. But it is a pretty sweet little knife. It's about a 3-inch blade overall, about 7.5 inches long, a little bit wide, but full titanium liners, IKBS ball bearings, very smooth S30V steel. Hello. But yeah, definitely going from this to this. So again, that's white Timascus, flame anodized over orange peel titanium liners with a clip, S30V steel, IKBS ball bearings, still dead nuts center. So I was really pleased with this project all in all. It was kind of a challenge for myself. Have never worked with this material extensively before. I've made a few pocket clips here and there, but I've never got to work with it extensively. So I really enjoyed working with it, flaming it, getting the colors to pop, and the entire process that went along with it. So I'm particularly proud of this particular project, and I know that this gentleman has got one hell of a knife coming his way. This is definitely a grail piece at this point in time. It's a hell of a lot of Timascus on there, let me tell you what. Thanks for stopping by. Like, subscribe. Check us out on Instagram at Rival Knives. I've got some more reviews and some more pimp job videos coming up. So yeah, stop again soon. Peace.